The question that lingers in the air like a whispered secret in the grand halls of Buckingham Palace: what will happen when Prince William becomes king? It's a question that sends ripples of speculation through the royal family, where tradition and modernity constantly battle for dominance. As the future monarch, Prince William's ascension is inevitable, but how will it unfold? Will King Charles step down willingly, or will the weight of age and the pressure of circumstance force his hand? And then, of course, there are the whispers of a carefully laid plan by the late Queen Elizabeth II, rumored to ensure a smooth and timely transition before Charles turns 80. Will that plan come to fruition, or will it fall to the wayside? As the countdown continues, one thing becomes clearer: the monarchy is standing at a crossroads, and the choices made in the next few years will determine its very future. When that fateful day arrives, and Prince William ascends the throne, the transformation within the monarchy will be profound. Yet, behind the stately processions, the royal speeches, and the grandeur of public appearances, the real story lies in the simmering tensions beneath the surface. The fractured bond between William and his brother Harry looms large over the monarchy, and with Harry now publicly airing grievances, the question becomes: will William rise to the throne with his family united behind him? Or will the ongoing feud with Harry cast a shadow over his reign? As Prince William steps into the role of king, his choices will be more than ceremonial. His decisions will shape the very fabric of the British royal family, determining not just the future of the monarchy, but also how the royal family navigates its complex internal dynamics. The stakes are high, higher than ever before. Prince William will not only have to preserve the crown's legacy, but he will also need to contend with the personal and emotional weight of a fractured family. In the wake of Prince Harry's dramatic and highly publicized comments, will William be able to extend an olive branch? Or will the rift between the brothers, fueled by years of public and private disagreements, widen even further? The future of the crown is intertwined with the fate of the family, and that makes William's choices all the more critical. The tension between Prince Harry and the royal family has reached a boiling point. Following the explosive revelations in his book Spare and his candid BBC interview, Harry's relationship with his family has become irreparably fractured. Harry's desire for reconciliation and his outspoken criticism of the monarchy have pushed the family to its limits. While some royal insiders believe that King Charles may still be willing to forgive Harry's past actions, others are less optimistic about the possibility of reconciliation. Prince William's response to Harry's behavior speaks volumes. According to several royal experts, William's hurt runs deep. The rift between the brothers isn't just about a few public disagreements, it's about a fundamental lack of trust and respect. For Prince William, Harry's constant airing of family grievances, whether in interviews or through his memoir, represents a deep betrayal. Royal insiders claim that William is now determined to ensure that Harry is fully cut off from the royal fold once he becomes king. A former courtier even went as far as to say, "The chaos of a royal succession is always a good moment to make decisive changes." William, it seems, has made up his mind. Harry will not be a part of the future of the monarchy. What really pushed the royal family to the brink was Harry's comments regarding King Charles's health. In a rare interview, Harry expressed his sorrow that he couldn't reconcile with his father, claiming that Charles had refused to speak to him because of his stance on security. He openly admitted to feeling regret over the rift between them, especially as he feared for the future of his father's health. However, Harry's comments didn't sit well with many within the royal family. Some royal experts and public figures, including Richard Eden, strongly criticized Harry for his public statements about the king's health. Eden quoted one of his sources saying, "I've had several people contact me to say that Harry should be prosecuted for treason." This harsh response highlights how deeply Prince Harry's remarks have angered both the royal family and the British public. But even as Harry claims that his comments were meant to highlight family issues, there is a palpable sense of betrayal. According to some insiders, the rift between William and Harry may never heal. Prince William, who has always been seen as the stalwart defender of royal values, seems to have drawn a line in the sand. His decision to cut Harry off from the family, sources claim, could be a defining moment for the monarchy. It's clear that William's loyalty to his family and his sense of duty to the crown will take precedence over any personal reconciliation with Harry. Meanwhile, Harry's legal battles are far from over. In a dramatic twist, his recent defeat in the security case only added fuel to the fire. The courts have repeatedly rejected Harry's attempts to restore his full UK police protection, with the Court of Appeal delivering a resounding verdict against him on May 2, 2025. The judgment reinforced the government's decision to limit Harry's security based on his status as a non-working royal. This defeat has been a crushing blow for Harry, who had hoped that his royal status would entitle him to the same protections as working members of the royal family. Harry's ongoing legal crusade against the tabloids and his public appeal for royal support paint a picture of a man desperate to reclaim control over his narrative. But in doing so, he risks further alienating himself from the royal family. When the inevitable day comes, and Prince William ascends to the throne, what will the monarchy look like? Will William's reign usher in a new era of transparency and modernity? Or will he prioritize the old traditions that have defined the crown for centuries? The monarchy stands at a crossroads. Public opinion is shifting, with many calling for a more streamlined and approachable royal family, yet William's commitment to tradition remains steadfast. For William, becoming king will mean navigating not only the duties and responsibilities of the crown, but also the ongoing family tensions that threaten to undermine the monarchy's unity. The way in which he handles his relationship with Harry will have long-lasting consequences, not just for the royal family, but for the institution itself. As the public watches this royal saga unfold, the tension between Harry and his family has become a defining issue for the monarchy. For many, Harry's actions have crossed a line, and they are now questioning whether the royal family can truly heal from these wounds. Despite Harry's calls for peace, the damage has already been done. His refusal to respect royal protocols and his continued attacks on his family have painted him as the outcast, with many royal observers predicting that Harry will never regain his place within the monarchy. The monarchy's ability to move forward, however, will depend on how Prince William chooses to handle these family tensions. Will he continue to defend the crown's legacy and cut ties with Harry? Or will he seek a path of reconciliation, albeit at great personal cost? One thing is for certain, Prince William's decisions will shape the monarchy's future for years to come. The ongoing conflict between Prince William and Prince Harry represents more than just a family feud. It is a microcosm of the larger battle between tradition and modernity, between royal duty and personal desires. As the future of the British monarchy rests in Prince William's hands, the world waits to see how he will navigate the complex dynamics of family loyalty, public expectations, and royal responsibility. Will Prince William's reign herald a new chapter for the monarchy, or will the scars from the past continue to shape its future? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the fate of the royal family, and its very future as an institution, depends on the choices Prince William makes in the years ahead. What will happen when he becomes king? Only history will reveal the answers.